Now, as most of you know, I'm sure, this week we've had multiple sex assaults involving women riding on SEPTA trains. In one incident, passengers actually saw the attack happen, pulled out their phones, but no one intervened. No one even called 911.
The attack was brutal. It was wicked, and the worst part is when the people were watching.
We're still going through the video, but there was a lot of people, in my opinion, that should have intervened. Somebody should have done something.
Unbelievable. Now, experts are now reminding people that when they witness an attack or an emergency, they need to do something. It's called being an active bystander. But what do? We wanted to explore that. We wanted to help get answers. So joining us now, Emily May, the co-founder and executive director of Hollaback. And good morning to you. Thanks for starting the morning with us.
Good morning.
Now, it seems like this should be second nature, right? We would all want to believe we would do something, but that tends not to be the case. So how do you become active bystanders?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. When people see harassment or they see a brutal assault like this, they tend to freeze, right? Not to move into action. And what we teach at Hollaback is that you don't have to strap on superhero spandex and swoop down and save the day. There's 5 simple strategies called the 5 Ds of bystander intervention that you could use to disrupt and stop an assault like this one.
Okay, and we want to break down those 5 Ds. Before we do that, there are 2 organizations, right, that basically help people address these types of situations?
Yeah, we at Hollaback are working hard to address, these types of issues. And, we work with a number of organizations all across the country to really bring this methodology to scale.
Okay, so it's just about getting involved and knowing that you have help. You mentioned the 5 Ds. Tell us what they are, what to be aware of, how do we help?
Absolutely. So the first D is distract, creating a distraction to de-escalate a situation, like sounding an alarm bell or starting a conversation with a person being harassed. Now, obviously, that doesn't work so well in a situation of assault, but it's an option in a lot of other scenarios. The second one is delegate, finding somebody else to help, whether it's, another station attendant or the person next to you. The third one is document. Now, if you do want to document, we recommend that somebody be doing something else first. The fourth one is delay, checking in on the person after it's over, because sometimes harassment is quick. And the last one is direct. So even something like a whoa, 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 what's going on here? Somebody needs to call the police, right? Can stop an incident like this one from continuing.
I noticed, and I'm just making up Ds, but I noticed defend or something that encourages people to physically intervene is not necessarily there. So people can help without putting themselves physically at risk.
Yeah, we absolutely don't want people to put themselves physically at risk. Even the only one of these 4 Ds is direct. And even in those situations, we want you to set that boundary, but then turn your attention to the person who needs your help, right? Not the person doing the harassing, certainly not the person assaulting that other person. Move your attention to support the person who needs your help in that situation.
Yeah, I noticed we've seen these situations before, and a couple of the Ds encourage people to either make noise or to say something, to draw attention to the situation. Is it true that in a lot of circumstances, people wait for one person to act, and then others are more likely to jump in? So help is likely on the way if you just step up.
Exactly. And that's called the bystander effect. It takes somebody to do something. And a lot of times that whoa, 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 or what's going on here? And you'll start to see other people asking themselves the exact same question and start to intervene. So it really is as simple as somebody doing something to inspire everyone to step up.
We're going to get all of the links up on our fox29.com website so people can contact you, get more involved with Hollaback. We appreciate you starting the morning with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
You have a good